My wishes to you, greetings to you all on the World Tourism Day. ముందు ఒక్క నిమిషం తెలుగులో మాట్లాడి I will come back to what I want to say. ఈరోజు మొత్తం హైదరాబాద్లో నిజంగా నేను గత 3-4 రోజులుగా తిరుగుతున్న సందర్భంగా ఒకటి చాలా ప్రస్ఫుటంగా కనబడుతున్న మార్పు. ఒక తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్ర ఏర్పాటు క్రమంలో తెలంగాణలోని ప్రతి ఒక్కరూ కూడా దాదాపుగా ఈ పోరాటంలో పాలు పంచుకుని కష్టపడి మొత్తానికి ఎంతో కష్టంతో త్యాగంతో సాధించుకున్న రాష్ట్రంలో ఈరోజు తెలంగాణ ప్రజలు సగర్వంగా తమ సాంస్కృతిక పునరుజ్జీవనం, కల్చరల్ రెనైజెన్స్ మన కళ్ళెదురుగా జరుగుతుంది అనే ఒక ఆనందం, ఒక గర్వం చాలామంది కళ్ళలో తొణికిసలాడుతుండడం నేను ఈరోజు ఈ 4-5 రోజుల్లో ఈ హైదరాబాద్ పట్టణంలో చాలా చోట్ల గమనించాను. ముఖ్యంగా దిస్ ఫెస్టివల్ కాల్డ్ బతుకమ్మ, celebration of life, celebration of femininity, celebration of grace, a floral festival which is unique, one of its kind, and which I don't think has a parallel elsewhere in any other part of India. అలాంటి ఫెస్టివల్ ఈరోజు మొత్తం హైదరాబాద్ అంతటా కూడా చాలా ఘనంగా జరుగుతుండడం చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉంది. డెఫినెట్గా వన్ ఆఫ్ ద ప్రిన్సిపల్ థింగ్స్ దట్ తెలంగాణ ఫాట్ ఫర్ వాజ్ కల్చరల్ రెనైజెన్స్ అండ్ assertion of identity. And there is no better way to assert your identity than through your culture, than through your heritage, than through your festivities. And I think what is happening in Telangana today is laudable, and I appreciate, like to congratulate Acharya Garu and his team at the tourism department for making this happen. Secondly, I don't think there are many cities which can boast of the sort of heritage that Hyderabad has, or the sort of blend that Hyderabad has, a blend of old world heritage and new world modernity. I don't think many cities in India or the world can actually boast of this. There are wonderful opportunities in the sunrise sector of tourism in the state of Telangana and in the city of Hyderabad. We, as Acharya ji was just saying, we have adventure tourism, we have cultural tourism, we have medical tourism, we have religious tourism, we have spiritual tourism. There are hazard opportunities available for the enthusiasts in this line. And to all the recipients today who are actually receiving a lot of awards for your contributions, I'd like to congratulate you, and I'd also like to raise a question. What makes a city or a state or a country, a great tourist destination? Some countries are just known for their appeal across the world. In fact, Hyderabad and our Telangana has many such wonderful things going for it. We have some great locations, we have wonderful amenities, we have a good tourism department working on them. We have great hospitality chains, we have some wonderful hotels and wonderful restaurants. And then we are also focused on highest safety standards for tourists. In fact, our Chief Minister, as you all know, has been harping very much on improving the law and order situation in Hyderabad. We now have a unique feat. We have achieved a unique feat of modernizing our police force, trying to give them a very social, very people-friendly image. We are in fact trying to improve on the surveillance system within the city as well. And there are some wonderful opportunities that are in Hyderabad and also elsewhere outside of Hyderabad. I think one of the things that was mentioned, Kuntala waterfalls, the Kadam reservoir, which could be used for some wonderful sporting activity, water sports, etc. You have some virgin locations such as the backwaters, Sri Shailam, and also Nagarjuna Sagar, which can really compete with the best that there is in the world. In fact, a friend of mine was showing some pictures the other day. He had actually taken a boat all the way from the Sri Shailam backwaters to Nagarjuna Sagar backwaters in a boat, and he was showing me all these pictures, and he did not tell me which location it was. I asked him which country this is, and he said this is your own country and this is your own state. So the opportunities are there. There are opportunities to actually come up with a wilderness resort. We travel to Kenya, we travel to Singapore to take a look at the night safari that there is, but it could be very much, it could be planned here, it could be executed here. We travel to Kenya for these wildlife safaris. There are some wonderful tiger conservation zones, some wonderful opportunities very much available within our state to be tapped into. So all of those people who are into hospitality, who are into these lines of business, I would like to request you to explore further, because I think it was just last week some of my friends actually traveled all the way to Bangalore, got down and traveled another 3 hours or so to go to this wilderness resorts, when we could have done the same thing here. We could get down a plane in Hyderabad, travel a couple of hours, and you are already in the Srisailam or Nagarjuna Sagar backwaters, which is a wonderful, wonderful location, right adjacent to a forest as well. So a lot of things going for Hyderabad, a lot of things going for Telangana. In fact, as of yesterday, as you may have noticed, the GMR group has announced that they would be building they're wanting to build biggest exhibition center, a trade exhibition center right next to our airport, which can then compete with the Frankfurt in terms of offering exhibition space or an auto expo. You know, there are different things that can be done when you have such a facility right adjacent to an airport. So there are wonderful things coming up. In fact, I am in discussions with several people who are interested in setting up more lifestyle destinations and leisure destinations. A gentleman actually has been talking to me about setting up an amazing theme park here, which I think is a great value addition because I have very small kids. I don't know where to take them on a weekend. So I think it will be a wonderful value addition for this city. There are lots of other things also happening. In fact, the word happening reminds me, we started IT department and tourism department together. We started what is called a Happening Hyderabad initiative. And we have done several programs already. In fact, the original idea was that we'll have at least one event every week. So we initially called it 52 weeks and 52 events. But incidentally, what ended up happening is we received more than 175 events. So now we renamed it and we started calling it Happening Hyderabad. It's a wonderful initiative where we are trying to provide more leisure and lifestyle opportunities for the people of this city to enjoy and to actually come out onto the streets and do. The very first thing that we did was on 15th of August, what was called the Freedom Ride, which was about 10,000 with 10,000 cyclists participating. Then we did a Hyderabad Airtel Marathon. Then we did what was called a Startup Fest. Now we are doing what is called Rahagiri. Then there are a lot of other things that are coming up also during the course of next few weeks and few months. So I request you all to participate. I request you all to actually work with us. And the other thing is our Chief Minister is somebody who's got a very literary and a cultural bent of mind. A man who actually pens poems, a man who actually writes songs, and he actually is a person who's an MA in literature as well. So he's actually gone ahead right after this government has assumed office. We've done three significant things in terms of reviving culture, in terms of reviving, in terms of encouraging more and more artists. We've revived the three literary academies. We've revived the Sahitya Academy. We've revived the Sangeeta Nataka Academy. We've also revived the Lalita Kala Academy. And we've also instituted a Dasharati Puraskar for an achiever in the field of literature. So this government, as you all can see, now with the sort of focus that we are giving to Batukama, you would understand that we are extremely focused on the cultural renaissance aspect of the Telangana people. And we're happy to work with the rest of India. We're happy to work with the various cultures that there are. But definitely, as I said, I think one thing that remains a fact is that in the whole fight, in the whole struggle for Telangana, one of the prime reasons, one of the prime strengths of the movement was its culture, was its folk artists, was its songs, and what we just saw from a kid in Adilabad, the sort of short film he made, I think is nothing short of world-class standards. So all in all, the talent is there. The government is very supportive. I look forward to working with you more closely in making Hyderabad and the state of Telangana a much more known place, a well-established place in the tourism circuit. Congratulations to all the winners, and I would like to once again offer my greetings on the World Tourism Day. Thank you very much.